levels of investing. Welcome to the bottom. You're a level 0 investor. You're convinced that the stock market is a scam and banks are just one bad Tuesday away from collapsing. So you hold all your money in cash, like you personally survived the Great Depression. Congratulations! You managed to protect your cash from thieves, fire, and water damage after all these years. But there's one thing you can't protect it from: inflation. Something you probably don't believe in. After all, $20 is $20, and it's always gonna be $20. Risk tolerance, non-existent. Stress levels, 1 out of 5. Average returns, -5%. At inflation. Knowledge, pretty low. Clown energy, pretty high. The bank interest connoisseur. Unlike our friends at level 0, you trust the banks a little too much. You pile your money into a savings account, gaining a whopping 1 to 2%. Wow. But you ain't no amateur. You're the bank interest connoisseur. You and your banker are buddies, so he slides you a high yield savings account. You're practically gaining 4%, while the bank is loaning out your money to make a fortune. Risk tolerance, still pretty low. Stress levels, pretty low as well. Most banks won't crash, right? Oh, there's actually quite a few. Bro, there's 23 paid. And even if they do crash, the government will always bail them out. Returns, 2 to 4%. Knowledge, pretty low. Clown energy, average. Retail investors. Fuck it. You've had it with banks, and now you're done trusting them. So who do you turn to? The internet. Retail investors, wannabe finance bros, and anyone who's ever opened Robinhood because of a TikTok video, you belong here. During bull markets, you think you're a genius. You'll brag about your daily stock gains. But during bear markets, well, not much to talk about because you sold at a loss. On average, you'll buy stocks here and you'll sell them here. Then you'll complain that it's too expensive here, only to FOMO in here, just to sell here. Risk tolerance, above average. Stress levels, fucking high. Average returns, -50%. Knowledge, quite low. Clown energy, delusion. The index fund monk. After the chaos of level 2, you've been humbled. You choose to go the stoic, zen-like route. Boring, but disciplined. You dollar cost average into well-diversified ETFs. And every time the stock market crashes, you see that as a buying opportunity. Oh, Donald Trump is throwing more tariffs? Buy stock. China dropped a new COVID DLC? Buy stock.
Sydney Sweeney Harris grew jeans?
Buy stock. Oh, Israel just bombed another country? Buy stock. Risk tolerance, pretty low. Stress level, very low. They have absolute faith in the market. Average returns, 7 to 10%. Market average. Knowledge, above average. Clown energy, non-existent. Welcome to level 4. You likely have already accumulated enough money to retire. Also likely to be a boomer. As a bond investor, you love yield curves, credit spreads, and pretending you understand interest rates. Your world is safe, steady, and predictable, and about as exciting as watching grass grow. In Excel, you aren't chasing Lambos, you're chasing coupons. Risk tolerance, very low. Stress level, very low. Returns, 3 to 5%. Super stable. Knowledge, average. Clown energy, pretty low. So, you decided to skip past the boring and head straight into the world of pure chaos. Welcome to level 5, the day trader. You're likely a casino enthusiast. You live on 5 monitors, 12 Red Bulls, and 0 sleep. You're convinced your RSI strategy is foolproof. It isn't, but that's not gonna stop you from selling a course. 99% of you lose. 1% gets rich, but 100% of you look stressed as shit. Risk tolerance, maximum. Stress level, Returns minus 50%, unless you're that guy. Knowledge 4 out of 10. Clown energy 10 out of 10. The individual stock picker. Nice. You move past the chaos and the boredom. Now you're a serious individual stock picker. You spend your weekends doing research on YouTube, watching earnings recaps at 2x speed. You're convinced yourself that you're a genius for picking companies everyone's already heard of, only to find out you created a portfolio that's basically the S&P 500, but worse. Risk tolerance, moderate. Stress level, moderate. Returns, between 5 to 30%, really depends. Knowledge, average to above average. Clown energy, below average. So, you were really good at picking individual stocks, but they only gain 20 to 30% per year. That's way too slow for you. I'm trying to retire yesterday. So you become a leverage addict. Welcome to level 7. The options trader. You speak fluent Greek, delta, gamma, theta. What do those mean? Fuck knows. But you do understand losing $10,000 in 5 minutes. And just like the day trader, you make most of your money selling courses and Discord picks. Risk tolerance, absurdly high. Stress level, fucking lethal. Returns, plus minus 1,000% in 5 minutes. Knowledge, above average. Clown energy, degenerate. The crypto cult. You've moved past traditional assets and into a world of pure digital faith. You're a level 8 crypto cultist, and you've got a Dogcoin portfolio and a strong belief in the decentralized future. You see a 50% drop and you just buy more. After all, it's not a loss unless you sell it, right? Your investing philosophy is simple. Whole. You're either going to the moon or you're getting another job. Risk tolerance to the moon. Stress levels pretty high. Returns 0% to 1,000% back to 0, and just repeat that cycle. Knowledge below average. Clown energy pretty high. Level 9. You likely have a lot of money at this point, and you think that investing in more mature companies are boring. You want to touch those young, fresh, innocent startups. You're a level 9 angel investor who shows up in a Patagonia vest and says things like, I believe in the vision. Translation, you just gave 50k to a blockchain-based water hose. 10 out of 10 startups fail, but that one success story, early Uber. Risk tolerance, above average. Stress levels, moderate. Returns, likely minus 100%. Likely used as a tax write-off. Knowledge, pretty high. Clown energy, moderate. At this point, money is just a side quest. You're a level 10 private equity villain, and your goal isn't just to make money, it's to take over. You find underperforming companies, you buy them out, fire over half the staff, and sell them for a massive profit. You're not just an investor, you're an economic hitman. Risk tolerance, pretty high. Stress levels, pretty low. You're not the one getting laid off. Returns, 20 to 30%. Knowledge, pretty high. Clown energy, quite low, but evil energy, maximum. Honorable mention, the real estate investor. These guys think they unlock the cheat code of wealth. They'll tell you things like, land always goes up, bro. They hoard rental properties, jack up rents on single mothers, and flex about passive income while complaining about how hard it is to be a landlord. When the bubble inflates, they're geniuses, but when it pops, suddenly the government needs to bail us out, bro. They're not investors, they're housing market clowns with mortgages stacked like Jenga blocks, a pyramid scheme of their own building. Risk tolerance 3 out of 5, but it's marked as a 1 out of 5 because, you know, real estate is safe. Stress level pretty high, mortgage rates rising. Returns 10% until the bubble pops. Knowledge average. Delusion fucking max. The one above all. Congratulations, you made it to the very top of the investing food chain. You're a politician. You don't just play the game, you control it. You have legal insider information that can net you millions in return. And if the market crashes, hey, I guess we'll just print more money. Your level is beyond wealth. It's about absolute power. Risk tolerance, unavailable. You rule the system. Stress level 0. Ain't nobody kicking you out of power. Returns infinite potential. Knowledge maximum loopholes. Clown energy 0. But corruption energy infinite. That was a whole list. What level do you think you are? Let me know in the comments.